my favorite episode is probably the first episode, just because it was my first introduction to the character, my first introduction to my daughter, and it sort of set the tone for the adventure that was to come. So that was definitely my favorite.
I love Jonathan's fantasy the most. I love it because of Jessy's performance. Like, she just does this, like, super, like, vapid, nothing behind the, and like she's a brilliant actress with a brilliant soul that has like all of these things going on inside her all the time, and she managed to just like take that away and just be so funny and like sort of robotic about it. And I was like, you're a genius, because I don't know how you did that. She was so funny.
Jonathan, don't look so sad. I want to be with you. I'm totally ready.
You mean that?
You're the one.
I'm going crazy without you.
Me too.
Sorry.
What did I think when I first saw an episode of Anyone But Me? Truth, I nitpicked at myself because that's what we do. So I think I just kind of spent more time oohing and eyeing at seeing all of my friends as these cool characters, again, coming to life. I just think it was like a really exciting moment and a realization like, okay, we have a show and this is only the beginning. So it was really full of excitement and possibility.
People keep saying that we shot in the dead of winter, but I remember, well, for one thing, I was about to go get married during season 1, so I got married in June. So I know we did some shooting right before that. But then I was remembering my husband, John McAdams, who's also an actor, he stepped up to play one of Gabe's firefighter buddies when we shot at Firehouse 1. And I do remember that I was wearing a coat, but he was in like a fireman's polo shirt or a t-shirt or something, and he was really cold. So I do remember that day was cold.
Maybe I should hit Lenny up for a job. That bar's like home anyway, and I'd get to see you idiots all the time.
You know we only tip the pretty bartenders, right?
So I'll shave. After 3 drinks, I'll look like Miss America. Hey, I thought I smelled the Samuel special when I walked up.
Yeah, keep your hands off McMillan. It's still got an hour cook time.
Oh, I missed that slop. When are you going to give me the recipe?
When you learn how to cook.
You're the only one complaining. Hey, where's Kimball? He'll vouch for my culinary expertise.
Retired. His back's all fucked up. They couldn't do anything to fix it.
Shit, man. How's he handling it?
Well, you can answer that question better than us.
Oh, shit, tourist. Hero time, gentlemen.
No, that tourist with me, it's my sister-in-law. Behave, boys. Let's remember the rules of the house.
So the biggest moment for a character, I mean, there's so many moments for all of the characters. I think I'll say a big moment for Vivian and Aster for sure. Obviously the coming out episode, naming things, because Vivian did that one thing. She finally did the one thing that we had been building up to for the whole series, up until then, which is tell Aunt Jodie you're gay. Gabe wouldn't do it, which is a good dad. That didn't feel like it was his place to do. So it was always up to Vivian, and Aster had been pressing her to do it, understandably. So here we are at this moment where Vivian finally did it. And then she goes running over to Aster and says she did it because Sophie told her to do it. And it kind of changed everything. So I feel like we got to that moment that we had been building up to for so long in the series and ended it. Like that moment had ended. Like that chapter of Anyone But Me had ended. And now this new chapter has begun, which is the troubles for Vivian Aster. You would think that, Vivian coming out would be a huge help to their relationship. It's something that Aster wanted, but it was really how Vivian said, or why Vivian said she did it, that was the start of a lot of troubles for them. So it was kind of a great episode because it ended such a big moment that we've been waiting for, but it was starting such an even bigger moment for our characters. So I really love that episode for that, and I love that for both of those moments for those characters.
I told Aunt Jodie.
No way. How did she take it?
Not really sure. She said she wasn't mad, but she also seemed like maybe she could be.
What did she say?
Nothing really. But she did seem a little freaked when she realized our sleepovers weren't the stay up all night talking about boys kind of sleepover.
So I won't pack a bag next time I come to see you.
It's probably a good idea.
Wait, do you think she'll have a problem with me now? Maybe she'll think it's all my fault. Like, you were this great kid who had tea parties and made sheet forts and said please and thank you, and then you met me and I turned you.
Right? Look, you can still see your teeth marks.
I'm serious.
Well, at least we don't have to hear any more best friend stories.
Do you think now she'll tell us stories about that one special girl that she regrets letting get away?
God, I hope not.
You did it, though.
Yeah, I guess I did. We were so hyped about the strip, you know? And then Sophie saw it and totally called me out. And I was pretty bummed, but she was right. It was time to step up.
So Sophie convinced you to tell your aunt?
I guess. Sort of. I mean, no, it's not like I did it because of her.
Yeah.
It was just the timing. I was ready. It's no big thing.
We almost broke up over this. Now you're telling me that the girl you had a crush on got you to do the thing that I've been asking you to do for months. Not a big thing at all.
I think that my first day on set, I was at the house in White Plains, and all I had to do was like give some mysterious looks. Is that right? I was just like